Okay, welcome to part 4 of our final video for the phone stand project. So what we are going to be doing is taking our STL file that you've already created and emailed to me, and we're going to use that as the basis for our G code that we're going to be creating in Cura. Before you start any of that, you need to go ahead and go over to the 3D printer station and find all the printer supplies. You're going to need 4 things. You're going to need a parts cup, doesn't matter what color. Grab a name tag. You're going to need a white converter, and then you're going to need to reach in the little white cup that says micro SD cards and pull out a micro SD card. Now, once you get back to your station, you're going to plug in the micro SD card into your converter and plug that into your computer, which is what I'm getting ready to do now. And there it is. More than likely, when you call this up, you're going to see that there is a file inside of this. It'll say Ender G code. There's a file or 2 or 3. It doesn't matter how many there are. You're going to delete every single one of them. The only one that's going to be on this card is going to be yours. You might be thinking to yourself, but sir, those files might be important. Not anymore. Okay, so I know where the location of my STL file for my phone stand project is located. I'm going to go ahead and open up Cura, show you how you will do it if you've gone ahead and done the initial setup. I'm going to go to Ultimaker Cura, and this will take a few minutes. Okay, so here's Cura. Right down here is saying, hey, you can go ahead and download 5.5.0 or whatever version they want you to download. Sorry, you can't do that. You don't have the authorization to. So we'll just get rid of that. Okay, you should have everything set up. Whoop, my bad. According to this. Isn't that pretty? Now let's go ahead and go over here to our folder. We're going to find there it is right there. I'm looking for my PSP file, my STL file. I'm going to click that, click open, and there it is. That is my phone stand project right there. And you can see the red means that we are in contact with the print surface. Everything looks good. We do have one slight problem, and that is this gap right here. So we'll deal with that momentarily. Okay, so now that we have it like this, if you don't end up with it like this, let me know and I will help you. I'm going to go ahead and go over here to this area, and I'm going to go ahead and generate support. Okay, so why are we generating support? Well, we have to do it here because this area will not print as it is because it is floating in space. You have to have some compression for all the different layers. Now, right now it says everywhere. And we're going to go ahead and leave it as everywhere and anything that has an overhang of 45 degrees or more. So that's this area right here. This won't need it. This will. Once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and come on down here. I will not need a raft because we have plenty of adhesion right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit slice. And that's all there is to it. You're thinking, wow, that's it? Yep, that's it. It's going to take 3 hours, 55 minutes, run roughly, it depends on the project, anywhere between 10 and 15 meters of material at 37 grams. I'm going to mouse over. It's going to say save to removable. That's not the one I want. So I'm going to come over here and click this down arrow and go to Ender G code. More than likely, if you got the only thing you have is Ender G code, it'll tell you that it's going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and save it to the Ender G code SD card. And I'm going to go ahead and open it just to make sure that it's there. There it is. And there's my file. Okay, so I'm going to close that out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close that out too. Now I can go ahead and remove the SD card, and then I get to go over and print the file. So let's find out how we can do that. Okay, now that we've got the G code saved on the SD card, we've got to take the SD card from the computer over to the printers and get it printed. So let's take a look at what we got. So there's my file. There's my converter there. Of course, yours will be on the computers on the counters.
pull this out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the card. I have to do this one-handed because I've got the other hand holding the phone. Goes in the cup. And we go over here. We have to find a machine that's working. There's a couple of them that are down right now. Number 3 and number 5 are down. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. Over here, this is number 6, otherwise known as Destroya. If you don't know who Destroya is, look it up. Okay, so here is the slot that we're going to put the card in. Label goes up. The little contacts go down. I forgot my little selfie stick tripod today. Push until it clicks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse the camera, show you the how to actually get everything started. Okay, this one and this one is slightly different than the rest of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a look here. It says Ender 3 ready. We'll push, turn down. Just says print from TF card. Don't know what TF stands for. The others say something a little different, but it's the same input. Push, select the file, push, select print, and push. And then it gets itself set up. That's pretty much a set it and forget it. Your cup with your name tag stays at the printer. And that's all there is to it.